Well, every year, thousands of families dream about sending their children abroad. Well, for many parents, it represents a chance for a better life, better education, better earning, and a brighter future. And unfortunately, fraudsters, they know exactly how powerful that dream can be. It's very sad to report that one family was allegedly promised a path to America. Instead, they found themselves trapped in a costly deception. The family reportedly paid large sum of money, believing that their son would reach the United States. They trusted promises that were made to them. They believed the entire process it was legitimate. They hoped that their investment it would change their family's future, and that too forever. But according to the complaint, things did not go as planned. Instead of reaching America, the young man reportedly ended up elsewhere and eventually returned without achieving the promised goal. The family lost money, they lost time, they lost trust. In fact, the financial loss was painful. But the emotional loss, it was even greater, because immigration scams, they do not just steal money, they steal hope. In fact, parents spend years saving. Families borrow funds from relatives. Some sell their property, others take a debt. And when the dream collapses, the entire damage, it goes far beyond the bank accounts. This is why experts, they constantly warn people just to verify every detail before trusting agents. Always check the credentials, always confirm documents, always seek legal advice, because if an offer sounds too good to be true, it often is. The dream of moving abroad, that's powerful, but it should never come at a cost of common sense. Well, let's end tonight with a story of achievement. A story that represents the very best of immigrant journey. A story that reminds us why millions of people continue to chase opportunities despite all the challenges that we discussed tonight. Forbes recently named Padma Lakshmi among America's greatest living immigrants. And she was not alone there. 27 people of the Indian origin appeared on that list. Can you think about that number for a moment here? 27 scientists, business leaders, entrepreneurs, authors, investors, public figures, people who left their home, adapted to the new country, overcame obstacles, and eventually made extraordinary contribution to the society. Padma Lakshmi's journey, it began as a child immigrant. Like millions of others, she arrived with dream, uncertainty, and challenges. Today, she is recognized as one of the most influential public figures in America. Her success story is about much more than fame. It is about perseverance. It is about adapting to change. It is about proving that talent and hard work can create opportunities even in unfamiliar environments. Her story mirrors the journey of countless Indians around the globe. Different backgrounds, different professions, different destinations, but one common thread. And that is determination. And perhaps that is the real story tonight. Whether it is a sailor stranded at sea, a worker facing racism, an investor chasing opportunity, an immigrant fighting bureaucracy, a tech leader shaping the future, or family pursuing the American dream. While Indians continue to show resilience, they continue to adapt, they continue to rise, and that resilience is becoming one of India's greatest export.